Good evening, YouTube. Good evening, Rumble, and happy Sunday. How's everyone doing? Hopefully you had a good weekend, and I won't ask if you're ready for Monday, because most people are not ready for Monday. However, things being as they are, Monday is coming. Thormurn is ready for whatever faces him. He's actually been busy. He actually has made himself some new potions and all the things he needs. So, yay, he actually got himself situated long enough to do some crafting. And I heard a rumor that, I guess, housing is going to be opening up in stages, which I kind of expected. Hello, Drive-By. Happy Sunday to you. I haven't seen anything official about that yet. I guess it's on their Discord, but that's what I've heard. Okay, now before we get started, I do need to get up real quick. Alright. Sorry about that again. I had something I needed to take care of real quick. But that's done, and Thormurn can get started. So, like I said last time, well, some things went down in the Scuttledells, and it didn't go too well. Thormurn was, however, able to make an antidote. However, there was only one dose, and it ended up going to the orc. Boo. And, well, they have decided they're going to do the prisoner exchange anyway. Except Broin's missing. So, let's continue and see what that's all about, shall we?
Will you not speak with Achardor?
Will you not speak with Achardor? I know that Broin will want to be part of the final stage of the mission, and Achardor must not let his anger blind him to the dangers of haste. Alright.
Tensions run high among the remaining elves of the Hidden God. One of their number slain, the other dying from a deadly poison. And now the dwarf Broin has disappeared on the eve of the journey's end.
Alright, Achardor. What is the meaning of this, Thormurn? While you were recalling the scouts on the perimeter of Dol Guldur, the dwarf Broin vanished from Oskalod. He told no one where he was going, and right on the eve of the exchange of Mazog for his kin. You had spoken for him, Thormurn. You failed to speak of his cowardice. Do all dwarves abandon their companions when the road turns treacherous? No. The dwarf is not coming back. We do not know that, Achardor, but it is not difficult to see. We came here for him, but only our friends have died, or are dying. Achardor. No, Coutron, I will not be silent. Why should he hold his tongue? He speaks words of truth. My kind have nothing but hatred for the dwarves. But for the elves, there was something else. There was fear. My father spoke of elves proud and terrible, as foes to be feared. Where are they now? Where are they now? They stand before you. Your words are empty, prisoner. No. It was the women dwarves that brought you here, and they have abandoned you. That is not so, Mazog. Quell your speech, or it will be quelled for you. But he is not wrong, Coutron. Where is Broin? I'm here. Broin, the dwarf returned. LOTRO god humors bagu. What is this? There's little time to explain, Thormurn, so I must be quick. After you gave the ladris to Mazog, and the more I dwelled upon it, the more I came to regret that necessity. If only another dose could be made. I spoke with the elf Borvasane atop the great tower here in Oskalod, and she said that more unmarked venom sacs of the Sawithil might be found with time, but that the Seriglos flower is so rare that finding another one would be impossible. The conditions for such a flower to grow are so specific that only if the growing season could be slowed might such a flower still be found. I walked through the forest for many hours, heading north, and passed into lands beyond the reach of the Golden Host. I walked and walked and walked, and just as I was about to turn back in defeat, I beheld a grave mound among tangled undergrowth. A stream flowed by its side, and now and then droplets of the water splashed atop the mound, were bursting forth through a single flower still in season. With this second Seriglos flower and another unmarked venom sac, another dose of the ladris might be made. And here it is. You need to drink this, Issuriel. Look, already Issuriel's strength returns. The ladris is working to fight the Guigal poison. I do not know what to say. While I railed at unjust fate, the dwarf combed the forest for many miles to find a way to save Issuriel. It should have been me, Thormurn. I cannot believe I was beginning to listen to the words of Mazog. Now there are no delays. We will go to the gates and exchange Mazog for the prisoners and be done with him at last. Finally, the gates of Dol Guldur. Over here, Thormurn. I am sorry, Thormurn. Give me just a moment. Broin leans on his walking stick and tries to catch his breath. I walked so many miles to the north in search of the Seriglos flower, and though I have my father's hardiness, it was still a most taxing journey. That it ended in success, and that Issuriel will recover from the Guigal poison was enough to give me further strength, but... One more moment, friend. I will have my breath back in a moment. Talk to Achardor. I was most wrong about the dwarf Broin, Thormurn. I have come to regret my words about him, and perhaps about all dwarves. To make such a seemingly futile journey in search of the only thing that might save someone he barely knows, someone not even of his own race, he showed a fortitude I had thought only elves could possess, and he did it with much less complaining than I have done. But look at him. His journey north into the four reaches of Mirkwood has taken a toll even on his stout form. He needs to rest. The guards at the gate ahead will see his exhaustion as weakness, and we cannot afford that. Will you tell him to remain here in such a way as to spare his feelings? He has proven himself to me, and to the others for the rest of time. He has no need to accompany us the rest of the way. He helped Issuriel, and I wish to help him save his cousin, and the rest of the dwarves. Wow, a big old turnabout. I do not want the guards at the gate to think we are weak, Thormurn. They would not think so if they knew the distance I traveled in so short a time. Broin laughs. I wonder if that will be the main verse of the glorious tale of Broin the Mighty after all. It did not seem so glorious when I was hurrying through the dark, tripping over stones and treacherous roots, searching for a flower that might not even exist in the world any longer. Maybe my part in all this is over, Thormurn. I do not want to hurt the negotiations for Bori. I will remain here and guard the rear. I trust that Achardor and the others will be able to fulfill this mission. Thank you, Thormurn. It feels good to have a reason beyond revenge for this errand of ours. I still burn with hatred for the Arcs, but now I, too, desire to rescue the dwarves, whereas before it was only a vague purpose. We will do this now for Broin. Do not do this. Call Franzig. Set me free. I will trouble none of your kind. You are passing that gate, Mazog, willingly or unwillingly. I wonder at his reluctance to join his friends. I do not think Mazog may find he has... I think Mazog may find he has few friends beyond those gates. And I think he knows it. It's time to go. What is this? Who dares approach this fortress? Only those with the courage to do so and an offer to make. An offer? What are the terms of this offer? They're not for your ears, gatekeeper. All dealings come through me. Sigilist, it is fine. We come bearing the Ark Mazog, trespasser upon the kingdom of the dwarves. We seek to trade his life for the lives of the dwarves imprisoned within Dol Guldur. I cannot speak to this. Wait here. You will answer to these trolls if you try anything suspicious. These trolls being about 47,000 morale, a beefy boy apiece. So, yeah, we won't be attacking them. Well, here we are, Thormurn. Now we will see if this errand was not as foolhardy as first it seemed. I will have Kumaith at the ready, in case we find our first belief justified. The gatekeeper returns. This way, you lot. I should have known this rabble was yours, Thormurn. Your offer does not interest me, Thormurn. What use do I, Gorthul, have for a useless orc such as Mazog? Lord of Caves? He is lord of nothing. The dwarves crawl all over his caves like worms on moldy bread. Bolg would be ashamed of his son, and Azog would slay him for dishonoring his family line. But it would humor me to hold Mazog in the dungeons of this fortress until the world's ending, so he may have time to think about how he failed his master. I will accept your offer. These 3 dwarves will go free, and I will accept custody of the ark called Mazog. None of those dwarves is Bori, Thormurn? I thought not. They have been cruelly mistreated and seem close to death. Where is Bori? These terms are not acceptable, Gorthul. Where is the dwarf Bori? The dwarf called Bori is not part of this deal. I have offered you the lives of these 3. I am receiving 1 prisoner, and you are receiving 3. You think this to be unfair. Consult with your associate, Thormurn, if you must. I do not like this, Thormurn. We must make Thor turn Bori over to us, in addition to these 3 dwarves, or we will have failed. What can we do? I cannot move. Perhaps you are right. Perhaps the deal was rather uneven. These 2 for Mazog, then. Very well, if you are certain. Come on, Ark. My powers are vast, but I must confess something to you. I do not possess the authority to treat with you. I am not the master of this fortress. I am merely a guest. No, these are the masters, and I did not consult them before making this deal. Therefore, it must be rescinded. Archers! Can your sorcery match a dwarf's might? Gorthul's spell is broken. I can move again. I defy you! I defy you and your fell master. Suddenly you hear the voice of Galadriel inside your head.
I cannot stand against this foe.
Run. Achardor? I think he just bought us time to escape. Lord Celeborn believed some of the Nazgul had come to Dol Guldur, but did not know for certain which of the 9 had done so. Now we do, though it is of little comfort to us. The Lieutenant of Dol Guldur commands the others. He is second only to the Witch King, he who hailed from Angmar in the north. The Lieutenant of the Tower rules the fortress. It is he who struck down Achardor. The Gloom of Nirn was a wild man of that land. It is peopled now only by slaves of Mordor. He wields a war hammer in battle. I know nothing of the Black Blade, save he hailed once from Lebanon. He is fully a thrall now, as are all the Nazgul, though it was not always so. The Golden Host cannot think to stand against these 3. It is hopeless. Sigilith ignores you, her face a mask of anger and grief. You decide to leave her be. It is over, Thormurn. So many have died, and still Broin languishes within the dungeons of Dol Guldur. How can we hope to fight such evil? Achardor gave his life that we might have time to escape. We must not forget him. It is no use, Thormurn. We have failed. Let us go now inside Oskalad, though there be little we can do now. And another one has fallen.
The hidden guard has failed.
Achardor is slain, Mazog is taken, and Broin remains in captivity. Sigilith is mourning with Issuriel inside Achardor. She has asked not to be disturbed.
The main arm of the Golden Host has camped Thangulhad to the east.
Perhaps it was foolish to think that treating with the enemy was possible, Thormurn, but there was enough to gain that it seemed worth the attempt. It has now failed, but the forces of Dol Guldur will see the effect of betraying us beneath a flag of peace. The main arm of the Golden Host is camped at Thangulhad, a camp east of here in Gathburst. Present yourself to Ningloriel, for she will have something a hunter such as you could do for the benefit of the Golden Host in the next stage of this campaign. A word of warning. Ningloriel is stern and not given to idle jest. Do not try her patience, or it will go ill for you. Well, that sucks. I mean, I knew it was going to happen. It always still sucks anyway.
What can I do for you?
What can you do for me? Let's take the slow ride up to Thangulhad. That way we can see what the ride looks like, shall we? Oh, and I did check and see what the sale was for the week. Housing items and cosmetics, which again lends to the rumor that housing is going to be opening up soon. And like I said, from what I've heard, it's going to be opening in stages. That I don't know for certain, but that's the rumors. See, what's this week's coupon code? It's a coupon code for a sea blue dye. So that code is Ocean Blue. OCEANBLUE. We're excited. Okay, here. We're excited to announce the phased opening of Premium Classic Housing starting Monday, March 31st. To ensure a smooth rollout, housing will be opened by neighborhood and in alphabetical order, with Premium Housing first, followed by Classic Housing. Housing would open at different times for EU and US servers. Meriadoc, 12 p.m. Eastern. Orchrist, 12:10 p.m. Eastern. U.S. servers, Glamdring, 6 p.m. Eastern. Peregrine, 6:10 p.m. Eastern. The rollout schedule is as follows. Monday, Belfalos, that is the area, I'm assuming. Tuesday, Eastfold and Erebar. So Thormurn needs to make sure he gets in on Tuesday to try to get an Erebar house if we can afford it. Wednesday, Kingstead and Lindleby. Miss Vistula needs to get her Lindleby house. Thursday, Breland and Thalathorn. Friday, the Shire and Thorns Hall. This schedule is tentative and subject to change as we assess the launch of Belfalas housing on Monday. So, depending on how well or how badly the opening of housing goes, this can and probably will be adjusted. So, that is what's going on right now. They are staggering the opening of neighborhoods, which probably a smart idea. Looks like they're slightly staggering times based on servers. It's going to be an absolute show. There are going to be so many people wanting houses.
What do you need?
In truth, I had not imagined that the Watchers would be so powerful that even Agarin cannot answer them. This will be a serious thorn in our side as we do battle for control of Gathburs. Still, at least she found a way for you to avoid their power. I shall have to see if we could get our hands on a few more of those blades. Okay, so that was that quest with the blade.
Stay a moment.
And this is patrolling. Be willing to patrol southern Gathburs, Thormurn. I know it looks pretty barren out here, but that is the main approach to the gate of Dol Guldur. And if significant enemy force should slip by us, there we may pay dearly for it. Okay, so there's that.
Will you lend me your ear?
And this is patrolling northern Gathburs. So we got that.
Might you spare a moment of your
We can retake badges of dishonor. But now we need to talk to Ningloral. We have a whole bunch of quests we can do around here. And speaking of quests, how are we doing with our reputation? We have a little bit of reputation acceleration bonus going on. Because we had a few very tiny reputation tomes. So I decided to use a couple of them. I do not have the corresponding quest. Oh, you must be the one down here. I knew this one had a quest eventually. There we go.
We are met in time of war, though it is a war for which lasting victory may not come.
Are you here to lend your aid, Thormurn? We are met in time of war, though it be a war for which lasting victory may not come. Celeborn has started the Golden Host marching not to win the day, but as a delaying action. Even a failure here will be of some value, for the real aim of the Golden Host is to keep the attention of the enemy, and that we have for certain. I hope we will live long enough for it to be of consequence. Okay, so, might be useful. Although I kind of like that negate on that other one. So I might keep what I'm wearing, even though that agility on the new one is huge.
The orcs of Dol Guldur are being made into a dangerous fighting force.
A great force of the creatures are being organized into troops in several great orc camps in the northern reaches of Gathburs. Bring the fight to these camps. Burskala, Kafug, and Hungoy, and defeat their orc commanders, for without them the orcs will be less effective, and the oncoming assault must be weaker. You should also find any battle plans that may be lying about these camps. We may learn when to expect their attacks that we may brace against it. Alright, we just got, like, I don't know, a bazillion things to do. And Yeah, swapping these out, swapping that out is actually worse. So, once again, we're going to keep what we're wearing. Thormurn will pause for a smoke break. I know. It's like, this is the time for a smoke break. We picked out a very nice one, though. Yes, that smoke ring is a heart shape. So that one is, let's see, where is it? That is the old Toby pipeweed. And the finishing smoke ring is a giant heart. Now, while I'm thinking about it, I should probably go ahead. Oh, I didn't mean to kill the little snake. That didn't do anything to me. So I think we are in the southern part. So we'll go ahead and patrol here first. Oh, we have to kill wargs anyway, so very good. Ha ha! Made you run away! You have scouted this area. Thormurn gets to have all the fun in the world right now. Oh, you're an elf. Okay, I don't want to attack you. Okay, we've scouted this area. Hello, more. Notice we're able to stand next to this now without too much effect. You have scouted this area. So we're missing only the first point. Good evening, Miss Bella. I hope you're well. Well, good evening, TWS Lives. I am doing well. Happy Sunday to you. I guess you've noticed the pinned note. The chatbot is not working right. So if I happen to miss a message or it takes me a minute to notice it, I do apologize. I am actually looking into an alternative for the one I've been using. Because the past few updates have pretty much broken it. No apologies needed. Bots on several channels have been malfunctioning. Oh, well, I mean, I don't want to say that's good to know because it kind of sucks to know that that's happening. But yeah, I mean, Social Stream Ninja has been a really good one up until, like I said, recently. I'm kind of hoping the one that was recommended to me that I'm going to be trying out next will be a good alternative. It's something called Caffeinated. I can't remember the whole name. I just remember the caffeinated part. It's free. It's supposed to be lightweight, easy to set up, and just does the basics, which is what I need it to do. Oh yeah, yeah, we're just gonna back right the F up. We're not dealing with Folkar. I might deal with Folkar if I had one or two people here with me, but not by my lonesome. Yeah, very friendly. He's gonna give me a big old hug. And then turn me into dwarf jelly. I know where Thormurn's limits are. And 22,000 morale troll is not in his limits. That's okay. I had fun showing people the 2 trolls that guard the entrance to Isengard on my Runekeeper. I amazingly managed to get away from them before they smashed her flat. Probably the only reason I did that was because she was on her war steed. Trolls and dwarves have a great and positive history together. Yeah, they positively hate each other. Too bad you didn't have a group with you. Oh yeah, those trolls can be fun to definitely a lot of fun to fight if you've got a group with you. Not so much fun to do it alone. There's just no need to have, was it? I think it was something like 660,000 morale between the 2 of them. And that wasn't the kind of troll that, my Runekeeper needed on top of her at once. They would have absolutely wrecked her. But it was still fun to go in and go, hey, look, here's these, and let's get away from them now. Oh, there's another fire pot in here. And we need 2 more oil stores. A whole bunch more orcs. Or not orcs, wargs. Oh, we need to do after rub too. Ah, we have oil stores in here. Blue. I always play blue because I really can't stand being stationary on my hunter. I have to be able to move and fight. Now, once I'm finished putting points into blue, I will probably see about whether I want to put a point or two from red in. Alright, what's over here that's got a ring on your head? Hello. Alright, come on. Yeah, it kind of even annoys me that a few of my Runekeeper skills keep her stationary. Although my Dwarf Hunter is a primary yellow, laying down a slew of traps and luring something big and nasty into it to make for a quick fight. See, I've never tried traps, really. I don't think I've even done, I even ever did a whole lot of traps or roots with my lore master. She tended towards blue too. Alright, so that's done. Now, Atharub. How's he gonna be? I'm gonna go under foe. No. I do not see Atharub, at least not in this list. He's got to be around here somewhere, though. So I just found out that they're going to be staggering the opening of neighborhoods, starting with Velfalos tomorrow. Just if you get to a point where you could drop traps at range while running. That's got to take some practice. Try this again. I don't think it's going to be passage. It's got to be passage of foe. There it is. Atharub. Atharub. And Atharub is that way. There that little fish-faced goblin is. And there he went. Okay, that's done. So we still need to patrol. We also need to defeat some orc commanders. There is the rub. I'm kind of hoping that housing goes smoothly, but what I'm expecting is probably it's going to be a bit of a shit show. I mean, I'm not going to sit there and pretend that it's going to be. Oh, look at the frog. It's cute. I'm not going to pretend it's going to be sunshine and roses. It'll be like any other update. Fix one thing, break 5 things. Well, there's so many people are going to want houses. I mean, just Belfast alone. There's going to be a mad rush for, there's going to be a mad rush for the kinship houses there. The kinship islands. There are going to be people who have wanted to get a kinship island and have not been able to because there's never been open ones on their server, who might finally be like, I can finally get one. And it's like, yeah, right. About that. Probably not. I mean, I'm kind of hoping to get one of the kinship islands. But I just, like I said, it's going to be a mess. And then I got my hobbit Pistula, who needs to replace her Lindleby house. And she had one of the fancy ones that has the little space in the back that had the water and everything. I got a bunch of kinship housing early, so I could just have it and not worry about it. Yeah, well, my main account is VIP too. And currently, Thormurn's account is VIP. Because I made sure to give him VIP so I could lock in his name. And the name of a couple other characters I wanted to absolutely make sure I kept. I think we still need 3 more battle plans. Defeat an Uruk commander at Burskala and Kafug. And my primary hunter character had like a couple different premium houses. Or a couple premium houses. Had a deluxe Gondorian house and a deluxe Rohirrim house. Didn't have to spend any money because I had so many LOTRO points saved up over the years that I just used them to get the writs and get the houses. Yeah, I usually keep a regular kinship house. Actually, I usually keep a couple regular kinship houses. But, I had probably 4 too many houses. I had 3 kinship houses. because I had created, me and my friend Gus had created 2 kinships, just they were kind of story kinships for our characters. And then I had a kinship that I had, where you put it, I had inherited. I inherited this kinship a long, long time ago. So I just kept it. Then, like I said, I had a couple regular deluxe houses. Nothing. Thought there was another, yeah, down there. And that's 4 of those. Then I had my hobbit's Windleby house. So we'll see how things pair out when I get done. I know Thormurn's getting his own house. If I can afford the writs for it. But it's probably just going to be a little Erebor house. I wanted to get him that big fancy with the crystal, the geode house. I wanted to get him the geode house, but he can't afford it. There's no way he can afford it. And it costs like 24 writs. He might be able to afford 12. Yeah, the geode house is nice. It was right up his alley, too. And it was right outside, or let me rephrase that. The farming area for the neighborhood is right outside that house, which would have been perfect for Thormurn because he's a farmer, cook, and scholar. But that's just not going to happen. So we're just going to have to get him a little one. But he's getting his own dwarven house. Excuse the heck out of me. No, I am not your pincushion, okay? Get off me. Thanks. Of course, I'll have to see what kind of appropriate dwarven housing items I have in my collection of stuff I might be able to use for him. Oh, this is the Tree of Suffering. We went too far. I haven't checked my LP amount lately, but I'm pretty sure it's around 50k. I wish. Thormurn's got like 1.5k. And I know I spent a whole bunch on my main account, so I'm pretty low there right now. But I don't need to spend anything on my main account to get what I'm looking to get, so I'm not worried about that. I already have the writs refunded. I just need to reallocate them. Okay, where is the spot that says you have patrolled the 4th point? Around here somewhere. I'm not sitting here looking for some pixel perfect point to tell me I have scouted this spot. Thank you. Okay. And it looks like the only thing I have left is one warg. I think we can get that on the way back. And probably another couple dozen of these guys. Let's take a look at him real quick. Oh my god, he's ugly. That orc looks like he's undead. I swear, he looked like he was one of the undead. And if you ask if I just let an orc beat on me so I could get a closer look at his face, the answer is yes. Yes, I did. They did they did marketing tests with handsome orcs, but it didn't test well. Yeah, but that one was uglier than usual. I mean, like I said, that thing looked like it looked like the flesh on his face was rotting off, like a literal zombie. I don't think I've seen the orcs look that bad. And I've honestly never stopped to get that up close and personal with one to see what it looked like. Hi, come here. I want to see what you look like now. I'm curious. Okay, he died before I could get a look at him. His face reminded you of Thanos a bit. The chin just wouldn't stop. I mean, you're not wrong there. I can definitely see the resemblance. I hear a warg. Now give me a warg so I can kill it and be done with it. A lot of other creatures and critters here. Ah, there we go. Too far away, my butt. Get over here, bark, bark. Thank you. Yeah, I know, they're trackable, but I could hear it, so I knew it was close by. I figured there was no need to waste my tracking skill when I could hear the thing howling. And besides, I know that they usually hang out there. Alright, excuse me. Hi, lady.
Not for the Lord and Lady, we would fall.
I don't know how you, a basic provisioner, is repairing my gear, but hey, here's 19 silver. Repair my stuff. Ooh, I wonder if that's a recipe I don't know. Got little bits and bits of scholar material. Oh! Oh! The new light oil recipe. Absolutely! So this one's going to last 25 minutes. And the one I'm using right now lasts 15 minutes. This thing, okay, the new one's gonna last 10 minutes longer. Yes, 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 and oh, heck, yes. I'm gonna have to make, well, I was gonna say I'm gonna have to make some of those soon, but I should probably do myself a favor and use a few of the 55 I made myself in order to finish leveling up my scholar. Alright, we have a bunch of quests to turn in. Hi.
What do you want?
Ha! I can see the blazes from here, Thormurn. That will teach the full goblins to leave dangerous toys lying about. Good work, my friend.
What can I do for you?
Okay, I have rescued another wounded companion. Yes, you're very happy with me.
What do you need?
Yes, I have patrolled.
What do you need?
And yes, I have patrolled. And those things I can redo in about 7 hours.
What can I do for you?
Here's your black badges. Thank you for the gold store emblem.
May gewonnen.
Yep. Achardor is no more until the next person needs to kill it.
What do you need?
The wargs, yep. I have killed a bunch of wargs. Symbols of conquest. Burn banners of Dol Guldur. The orcs are trying to rally against us, raising the banners of Dol Guldur wherever they believe that they can bring forces together. Destroy these banners before they can gather to them. We must keep the forces in Gathburg scattered and leaderless while we attempt the gates of Dol Guldur. When you have done as I asked, return to me. And that's another repeatable quest.
Will you lend me your ear?
Defeat black orcs. While it is the Nazgul in that black tower who command all the forces here in Mirkwood, it is the Orc lieutenants and generals who actually give the orders and organize the troops. There's a large encampment of these brutal orcs deep within Gathburg, and if they can be rooted out, then the rest of the rabble will fall apart, leaving them as useless fodder upon the battlefield. I would bid you seek out the black orcs of Mirkwood and slay them. When you have succeeded, return to me. Oh, you know what I've totally forgotten? I didn't even put on his find the path. So he's been going super slow this whole time. We could have been going a whole lot faster than we've been going.
You have done well to sow disarray in the camp of the orcs.
I could hear the shouts coming from the orc camps even from here, Thormurn. You have done well to sow disarray in the camps of the orc. Much of these plans are indecipherable to me, but I do recognize the word dush, meaning sorcery, and the circled area can mean only one thing. Peril for the elves lies there.
This foul craft of the enemy cannot be permitted.
According to these plans of battle, sorcerers under the tutelage of Gorthul are seeking to draw fell spirits to the service of the armies of Dol Guldur. This is not the first we have heard of this, but it supports the word of Sulfel, a Maladrim scout who passed this way when returning to Oskalad. This foul craft of the enemy cannot be permitted. Travel south and east into the Ashen Slates, and seek out Sad Doldur. Defeat any of the fell spirits the sorcerers there have already bound to their service. Defeat, too, the students of Galathul. Alright. Well, we have a few other things we've been doing here first, lady. So, don't mind me. I'm going to take care of some stuff here before we head off someplace else.
Will you stay and speak with me a moment?
I have ill news, Thormurn. It seems that we had a little vermin problem, if you will. I was minding my own business and taking a stroll to the cellars beneath the tower when I heard a bit of noise. Well, I put my ear to the rock for a quick listen, and what do you think I hear? Picks and shovels, Thormurn, picks and shovels. What's more, I could hear goblin voices muttering in black speech. It seems that a band of goblins has been set to work and mean either to bring down Banglehod around our ears or invade it from below. Either way, we've got to stop them, and quickly. My brother and I can deal with the goblins' works, but we'll need a stalwart companion to keep the vermin off us while we're about our labors. What say you? The high difficulty solo challenge, beware all who enter therein. Sure. I think we'll see if we get our butts kicked or not. Let us hurry down to the cellars and quickly. Hurry down to the cellars and quickly.
The earth stirs as a band of goblins strives to undermine the Malathrim outpost.
Let us begin our task. Right, let us be off. We have goblins to slay. Dang, couple hits and they knocked out a whole cave entrance worth of boulders. I guess they just know where to hit. Oh, ouch. Ouchie, ouchie, out. Maybe I should not stand right in the fire, right? Let's be away. Can you guys not stand in the fire? Thanks. Doofus head. Woo! Maybe I should face forward. That's the guy I want. Ouch! You absolute little stinker. Okay, that one just like appeared. Run. You're victorious. Over here, Thormurn. This is where we shall make our stand. I think we did okay. Aye, that did it! We fought Thormurn. The goblins' works are broken, and the remaining sappers seem to have run off. It must have been the scowl of yours that did it. Right then, let us hide ourselves from this stinking tunnel. We wouldn't want Rodolith and her elves getting lonesome for lack of our company, would we? Oh, we almost got our butts kicked. Oh, man. Those dwarves did eat their Wheaties, didn't they? Well, yeah, if I ever get to hire anybody as companions in this game, those two dwarves are high up on my list. Dudes, y'all are some big beefy boys.
What do you need?
That should be the end of the goblin sappers. You have my thanks for your aid. I wouldn't be surprised if they try again after they finish licking their wounds. But from what Rodolith tells me, we will not be here much longer anyway. So we actually get a gold star emblem for doing that. Considering we almost got our butts kicked. Yay. How are we doing? Maladrum. We are almost to kindred with the Maladrum. So we're doing excellent. Oh, I'm so happy. Now, we need to burn banners and defeat black orcs. Eventually, we're going to have to go back to Lothlorien, or I have to go back to Lothlorien. I don't think y'all need to watch me do a bunch of daily quests in Lothlorien unless y'all really want to know how they're done. But yeah, I'm going to have to go back there and do a bunch of dailies. Get my reputation up. Probably do it with the help of a couple of these little reputation accelerators so I don't have to stress myself doing it. Let's not kill any more of the little innocent serpents. Shall we? Those things make the most evil noise. Now while I'm thinking about it, didn't I make some LOTRO point? Deed completed. Which deed? I have no idea. Title worded. The vicious works of mirth would foam with fury at the memory of your deeds. I've slain many beasts. I must have finished the first part of Warg Slayer. I did. So I'm working on the second part of Warg Slayer. So I got 5 LOTRO points from that. Well, that's 5 more points towards Thormurn getting his house. Not like their flags, they're absolutely evil looking. Excuse me. Rude. I feel like I could have done this with the other quest earlier, but that's fine. This is why we know it can have ugly things, right? Oh look, 2 of you. How very polite of you. You must have heard that I was looking for some wargs to kill. Well, not that way. I mean, we'd survive it, but we'd get a very mighty crack. Oh, I can't get him from out here. Okay. That is fine. Yes, yes, I know. We need to go in there. Actually, I think out of all the orcs, these are the coolest looking. The poisoners. I love making him run away like that. Almost fell off. Need one more flag and one more black orc. Well, there's a marauder right over there. Out of line of sight. No, he ain't. Okay, that did it for that. Just need the flag now. Oh, we might as well get rid of this rogue too again. And do it before he heals himself. Or commander. Now these big beefy boys. These are the guys that look like they bench press trolls every morning. Just for the fun of it. We have a flag. Ah, we don't have a flag over here. Okay, that's everything. That's kind of evil looking. That is the flagget. Another 22,000 pounds of nope. Now the warg, on the other hand, I will take care of. Dude, listen, there's all sorts of random noises coming out of these woods. one didn't last long. Oh. That was the other side of that tower I was looking at that I said looked so evil. They must have been beating on this pretty good. How are we bagged space-wise? We're good. Oh, we need to talk to Rodolith, not her. She's sending us to the Ashen Slades. Hi, lady. I'm back.
The great eye sees much, but Lorien is hidden from him.
I better hope Lothlorien's hidden. Zoran not about to stop until he gets what he wants this time, or he's well and truly dead. I'm not going to tell you the end of the story. Why don't you find it out for yourself, lady? Ooh. Don't know that one either. Kalinard inlay recipe. Not useful for me. Now, I know I'm not supposed to be able to help my runekeeper, but I wonder if Thormurn makes those for her and she buys them from him. Would that be considered a fair trade? Or is it still helping? I don't know. Somebody let me know. Would that be... If she's not supposed to get help from any of my other characters, but she buys the items from another one of my characters, is that still considered getting help from one of my characters? Or would that be considered the same as buying them from the AH?
What do you need?
The Arks may rally to ashes and fear for today. Thanks to you, their banners stand no more.
What can I do for you?
With the number of the Urks and Mirkwood depleted, there will be few left to help drive the Dwarf Lord's armies when they come to cross the Anduin. With any fortune, our archers will have naught but practice at targets as they attempt the crossing, a display I find myself looking forward to. How are we doing now? About 5,100 points away from max reputation. Now no, I need quests. She wants us to go to the Ashen Slades. We have not been over that way, I know, because we don't have the stable out there. So there is a stable over here. Helithir. Actually, two stables. There is a stable Mythicod, and then there's the stable Helithir. Yeah, I'm probably going to be looking at my map more than once for this. But it is the way. believe I have to go through here. But which way I can't remember. Oh, looky, something's chasing me. That can chase me. Oh. That was easier than I thought.
How can I be of service?
So that was not Mythicon, it was the other place. Helithere. So we've made it to Helithere. Now, from Helithere, if we go a straight shot across, we should make it to Mythicon. I don't think it's this way, though. Where is it? Oh, yes, it is. Might as well go grab the other stable while we're doing this. Ashen Slades. Oh my god, this place absolutely terrified me the first time I was here. I was on a minstrel, an elf minstrel. And yeah, it absolutely terrified me. And now everything is chasing me, and they're going to kill my horse. Ooh, do I have to actually go through that? Woo! Hey. Wasn't quite what I wanted to do, but hey, it worked, I guess. Yeah, they're gonna kill my horse. And I'm gonna have to run on foot. I don't know if I'm going the right way. I should probably check. Kind of. Maybe. You know what? Shut up. Thanks. Woo. Okay. Oh my god! That was not a fall, but far enough fall to go crack. Alright. Well, that was, not the most graceful way of doing it, but we made it to Mythicon. So that should be all the stables, finally. It is. We have all the stables in Mirkwood now. And both of these places, of course, have a variety of quests, which we may or may not take. The stuff on this side's kind of fun. But the stuff on the other side is
Might be of service to you.
definitely more related to what we're doing. This stuff is just kind of, at this point, side stuff. Oh, another recipe? But we already know it. Shoot! Why couldn't it have been something I didn't know?
Lord and Lady, we would fall.
There. Well, at least it got me some silver.
What can I do for you?
Alright, we're going to take the slow ride back to Helwith there, because I want to see how the stable takes you there. I want to see if I came anywhere near the right direction. Not even close. I went right through the orc camps to get here. It's like going around them. The wild ruin? Wait, what? I did say I'm going to Helwith there, right? So it goes through Osgiliath? Did it just go to the stable, make a loop around the stable, and then go back out the other door? Okay, so it goes through Osgiliath. Yeah, I went nowhere near the way that it wants to go to get there. The heck? Now it's going up to Gaspers. Oh my god, this is the most convoluted route ever. I was thinking it was going to simplify the route. No, it's making it like 10 times more difficult than it needs to be. Oh my god. So it took the most roundabout way. Okay, we won't be following the the stables route to get anywhere. That was just a convoluted mess. Yeah, I mean, I went off the rails, but that was... Let's see if we can get a... Oh, check out this view. Let's see if we can get a better view from higher. I don't know if we can or not. Somewhat. There you go. There's a view for you. You know what those are? I bet you TWS Lives knows what that is. I bet the rest of y'all could take a pretty wild guess. We don't want to look down. Thank you. We don't want to fall off the side either. I know that is not my microphone doing that. That is actually the music and sound effects for this spot. Okay, I think we're quite done being a tourist. But yeah, those are Nazgul. Or I should say those are their fell beasts. Flying around, waiting. really creepy there. Fell beasties on the wing, yes. Definitely fell beasties. Makes for some very cinematic shots. Also makes for some very dramatic sounding music. Definitely got the creep factor going on. Also, that blood curdling make you want to scratch your ears out. So there's a limit to how long I can listen to that before I want to go nails on a chalkboard.
Might you spare a moment?
Yeah, no. We're not doing that. That's actually a small fellowship thing, and we don't have the ability to do that. Thought there was some stuff here that we could do. You know what? I bet you it is at the other place now that I think about it. Shoot. Oh well. Oh well. Maybe we got time to at least go down and say hi to the sorcerers and fell spirits. I was kind of hoping to pick up, there's some other quests for down there, but it doesn't look like I'm going to pick them up today. But we'll have to be back here a couple times if I remember right. Whoa! The heck? Keep forgetting there's orcs here. Excuse me. I don't know what y'all are doing this close to Fell Base. And ghosts and sorcerers. Pretty sure that the orcs don't particularly like that. Barad and Gol. Oh. That's right. There's another camp between here and I forgot about that. That one doesn't have a stable or anything. For some reason, these are creepy, but they're not nearly as creepy as the stuff in Angmar. I mean, I'm sorry, but they're just not. Oh, using light oil is a really good choice here. Fell spirits and everything. Bloom Master, huh? What did a spell tome? We need 10 of them? Okay. some reason I thought we needed less of those than we did the spirits. Yeah, I remember there were other quests here. But since we don't have them, I guess we don't worry about them. Quests that involve those spots. Oh, I bet you they're later. Never mind. Now I think of it, I think maybe they're later, or like I said, maybe they're at that other camp. We need 2 more spell tomes. See if these guys up here respawn. Not yet. Yeah. Well, let's kill this spirit. Sorceress spirit. That's funny. So, was that spirit once a sorcerer themselves? Or was it just made with sorcery? And I believe this here is part of a quest too later. Statue of the Necromancer. Sure. Might as well get a screenshot while we're not getting attacked by anything. I mean, we're not going to get another chance. And there should be a sorcerer upstairs. Should be. There he is. There's our last spell tome. Okie doke. That's all done. I don't know if you can hear her, but say hello to Miss Carol. Because, of course, she has things to say, and she will say them right now. Now, which way are we going? Okay, back towards health there. Yeah, these gotta be some pretty brave elves. Because they are literally outposted in the shadow of Dol Guldur.
I fear we are beset on all sides.
Alright. We're gonna be lazy. We're gonna take the stable.
What?
And because I'm kind of enjoying it, we're gonna take the slow stable, and I think... Yeah, it's Fingalhod. Banglehod. I keep calling it Fingalhod. No. It's Finglad Banglehod. Yes, you did hear Kitty talk. She's hanging out behind me, and every once in a while she decides to chatter to me. She can be quite the chatty kitty when she wants to. How near is it to feeding time? Not for another 2 hours. She's just very much she's got a toddler mentality. We're talking about the cat. If she's sitting at my feet and I look down at her, she will literally reach up her paws to be picked up. So, she just wants mommy right now. I got her and her brother. They were rescues. Their previous living situation wasn't great. Of course, that was several years ago, but they were already like 5 months old. And yeah, they kind of, I guess you could say they imprinted on me. So now both of them are very clingy. Yeah, no, they don't. Actually, no, that's not true. My oldest will adjust her timing, her schedule. For the first couple of days, if she wants her feeding time at the usual time. But she will actually quickly adapt her schedule. And I'd say within a week, she's pestering me at the right time again. But she's 16 years old. She's had years to learn how to do that.
There is little time to be wasted.
You have done well to bring me these tomes and to defeat the fell spirits you found at Sad Dol Guldur before they could be used against us. I will see the tomes destroyed. There's little time to be wasted, Thormurn. Scouts report the armies of Gathbirds may be on the march.
Thangulhad must be defended, or the sorrows we have endured will be for naught.
The scout Lamwin reports that the arcs of northern Gathbird have begun to move, and a great troop of the creatures march towards our encampment. Thangulhad must be defended, or the sorrows we have endured reaching this point will have been for naught. This cannot be, Thormurn, and will not. Elonin prepares the defenses. Speak with him and ready yourself for battle. Thangulhad must not fall. Oh, I did not realize we were that close to the first of the skirmishes for Mirkwood. Or, well, not the first of them, but the first in this area. Right. Oh, you.
Together we will protect Thangulhad from the forces of the enemy.
This site will soon be the location of a skirmish with the forces of the enemy. Your skills as a hunter will be of great use here if you offer them willingly. The orcs hope to drive us from this place in defeat, but I swear by the power given to me as a leader of the Golden Host, by Lord Celeborn of Lorien himself, that we will not fall this day. Stand with us, Thormurn, and together we will protect Thangulhad from the forces of the enemy. It says this quest involves a skirmish that can be completed at solo, duo, small fellowship, or raid group sizes by using skirmish join panel. The skirmish has a minimum level of 60. But, of course, that is where we're going to leave off. Because if I remember right, the skirmish does take a little bit of time. And we're already running up against our time limit for tonight. Still, Thormurn got quite a bit done. He is, let's see, what is our final, a little bit further. We're, 4,400 away from Kendrit? Too bad we won't be able to talk to the vendor for Kendrit items until we actually make Kendrit. I'm pretty sure one of the things we can buy is a horse. Not the most spectacular looking horse, but it's a horse. I'm pretty sure I don't know if he's already got it. Because I think it was early on that you get the Mirkwood port.
How may I be of service to you?
How may you be of service? Potions, robes and armor. Oh, it's not too bad. Hats and helms. That's also not too bad. Cloaks. I kind of like the one I'm wearing, even though it has less armor and less agility than the one that would be offered. It has a lot more evade rating, or it has evade rating, and it has stealth level. Alright. Thank you, lady. Oh, you don't even talk to us anymore. You used to be the Relic Master, I believe. You're the Forge Master. I have nothing to reforge. You're the healer. That's it? Okay. But yeah, I'll have to see. I'm pretty sure he either could get or has already gotten his Return to Mirkwood skill. That should be under active. If he has it. Milestone, Return to Oscalad. Travel. Guide to Mickle Delving, Guide to Thorn's Hall, Guide to Oscaruth, Guide to Bree, Guide to Stelden, Return to Thorn's Gate, Guide to Tornhad, Guide to Rivendell, Guide to the 21st Hall. No, he does not have the one for here. Okay. So either he gets it when he makes Kindred, or he's able to get it, and I have totally forgotten where and who to get it from. I'll look that up. At any rate, like I said, that is where we're going to leave it. And next time when we pick up, we're going to do the Skirmish Protectors of Penglehod. I do like a good skirmish. I don't know about y'all. What do you think? Do you enjoy a good skirmish? However, I do want to take a moment to thank everybody that has stopped by. Thank you to Dryby for coming in and checking out, making sure the stream sounds good. Thank you to TWS Lives for coming in and hanging out. And yes, it will be fun. I really appreciate you. And hopefully everybody this week gets the house or houses that they want. And it won't be an absolute disaster like I'm hoping it won't be. But I'm kind of expecting it will be. But we're all going to cross our fingers and hope for the best. Right? And of course, Tuesday we will be back with Thormurn, picking up where we left off. Thursday, we'll probably be back with a little Path of Exile too. Although I really, really want to play some more Grim Dawn. But I did promise Path of Exile, so we'll do that. And Friday, we will see what other trouble we can get into in Morrowind. If y'all don't want to miss all the fun, and that includes all of y'all that have been watching and haven't said anything, next time say hi. I promise I don't bite. And you haven't already? Well, do all the fun clicky things the website wants you to do. But, once again, thank you all. I really appreciate y'all. Y'all are awesome. Have a great night. Have a magnificent Monday. And until next time, bye for now.